Hey guys, how's everything going? This is JSer. In this video, let's take a look at this new multiple column layout, which is new to me. I'm not sure whether you have seen it before. So let's jump straight into the point. So multiple column, how should I pronounce this? Multi-col? I just keep it multiple column. Multiple column is unlike any other layout method we have in grid, like flexbox or grid, because it fragments the content, including all descendant elements, into columns. So this is pretty vague. Let's just take a look at the real examples here. So let's inspect it, and you see that we have this container, and inside it they have 3 p tag, and if we remove this column set, it will work as the normal box flow, right? 3 box aligned from top to bottom. Now, say we want to set it to 3 columns. We add a column set to 3, and you see that the p just neatly separated into 3 columns. This is what the multiple columns are. Wow, this is pretty cool. If we don't use multiple columns, we might use like flexbox, right, or grid to achieve this. But there is a extremely important difference between these between flexbox and these columns, because it fragments the content. What means that if you take a look at the second p tag, it actually, you see that the gumbo bee greens corn circle, it starts here, right? But it starts here, but ends here. So actually, this box is separated into 2 box. This is the meaning of fragment. So the content, the p tag, the content is these text are split into fragmented. Just like the inline boxes, right? If you use the span, if it's long enough, it will be separated into multiple lines. This is multiple columns. Pretty cool. So let's let's inspect it a little bit to make sure. The first p tag is just only 1, right? So if we call get client rects, you will see that it only has only 1 rect, right? The height 176 pixel is this part. But if we inspect the second p tag, you see that it has 2 rectangles. The first one is this small one. It has only 68 pixel, and the second one is larger, right? It has about 200 pixel height. This same runs for the third p tag. Yeah, cool. And what if you see that we also have this first part and second part, and we have get bounding client rect. It should be a big one, right? It should be the width should be the sum of 2, so twice. Yeah. Height is the larger one plus a little bit. Yeah. This means the bounding rect is this part actually overlapping with the second half of the second p tag. So this is a basic multiple column. It's pretty easy to understand. It just say we have 3 columns. Just align your content nicely in this one, in these columns. So why is it break here? Well, I think that actually the browser engine would like to separate the contents evenly, right? To make it nice, I would say. Just that we enlarge the width a little bit section. This 800 pixel. If it's 1000 pixel. Still not changing. Give it 2. Still not changing. Ah, I see. No. Ah, I see. I'm sorry. So actually, we need to split the content, not the width. There's no problem with this width. No, it has 2000. Ah, yeah. As there's a max width problem here. I'm sorry. The thing is that the browser wants to align the contents, the height evenly. So if it is very wide, actually 3 could be put into these 3 p tag could be put into 3 columns, and the height doesn't change that much, right? This is 2 lines, this is 3, this is 4. So pretty cool to go. So there is no overlapping stuff, and we can see that this p tags now has only one area. There's no multiple client rects. So this is the basic the column. To define columns, we could define columns count. It's pretty easy. It's just how many columns are there, right? And the second one is column width. You could define the width of each column. But this this column width should be seen as a minimum width. It's not the it doesn't mean that the column must be at this width. Let's just try to tweak this example a little bit. This section, you see that it sets to this container is set to column width 200 pixel, but the width actually is 700 pixels, so it is enough to put 2 there. And you see that 2 columns each should be like a 350 around, right? And set aside the margin, the gap. So it actually, you see that the width is 270 pixel. It's not 200 pixel. Yeah, it's the minimum pixel. We usually see this kind of layout in grid, right? In grid layout, there are something like this. We set the minimum height, minimum width, and if it is not enough, no, where is it? Background or something? I'm not sure. I don't remember it clearly. So this means the minimum is 200. If we can place 2 there, we place 2 and add the extra width, which here is 400. The extra is 300, so we add about 150 pixels to each, right? If it is short, if it's not that enough to put 2, like 400 pixel, obviously we can only put, considering the margin, we can only place 1 box there. You see that there is only 1 column, right? Yeah, this is what column width is. Okay, and we can use column count and column width together. Okay, the column count will act as a maximum number of columns. Say, okay, let's take a look at this example here. This is container. Actually, the width is 1000 pixel, and the container says, okay, column width is 200 pixels, so we actually could put about I think 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, considering the margin, 4 columns are there. So we said, okay, we should only have 2 columns, and each column will now have, you see, about 500 pixel. Pretty cool, right? Now it actually doesn't matter anymore, the column width. So we can combine this column count and column width, the maximum column count, the minimum column width, together to create the columns we want. The column shorthand is one for the column count and column width. Okay, so this is the basic concept of the multiple column layout. You might already notice that there's a problem here. Not problem, but okay. Let's set here. Okay. You see that this kind of breaks the p tag actually is separated into two parts. This is the column break, I think. This is usually what we want for a large paragraph of text, but what if we don't want it, right? It's kind of like we have if these two parts are should be placed closely together, then we need a way to stop that, right? To avoid break within its content. It actually will be solved in another rules like not column but break. There's other CSS properties for handling that. We'll cover that in the following videos. So in this one, okay, columns width, column count, and columns are covered, and we still have a bunch of rules of styling the multiple columns to be covered. Stay tuned. See you next time. Bye bye.